Well, what do you think? Okay. Well, we're still in the book of James here, but there are some rabbit trails from James. So James 1:5 again. We're going to go back to James 1:5. If any of you lacks wisdom, let him ask of God, who gives to us all liberally and without reproach, and it'll be given to him. But let him ask in faith without doubting. For he who doubts is like a wave of a sea, driven and tossed by the wind. For don't let any man suppose that he will receive anything from the Lord. He is a double-minded mind and unstable in all his ways. Did you hear about the farmer who was scared to go into the barn? Doctors said that he was unstable. Right? First thing in the morning, my tongue is usually tied. But let's go over to Psalm 112. Blessed is the man who fears the Lord, who delights greatly in his commands. His descendants will be mighty on the earth. The generation of the upright will be blessed. Wealth and riches will be in his house, and his righteousness endures forever. Unto the upright there arises a light in the darkness. He is gracious and full of compassion and righteousness. A good man deals graciously and lends. He will guide his affairs with discretion. Surely he will never be shaken. The righteous will be an everlasting remembrance. He will not be afraid of evil tidings. His heart is steadfast, trusting in the Lord. His heart is established. He will not be afraid until he sees the desires on his enemies. He will be dispersed abroad. He has given to the poor. His righteousness endures forever. His horn will be exalted with honor. The wicked will see and it will be grieved. He will gnash his teeth and melt away. The desire of the wicked shall perish. In Psalm 37, don't fret because of evildoers, nor be envious of the workers of iniquity, for they shall soon be cut down like grass, and wither as the green herb. Trust in the Lord, and do good. Dwell in the land, and feed on his faithfulness. Delight yourself in the Lord, and he shall give you the desires of your heart. Psalm 37, verse 1 to 4. If we go on down to in verse 9, for evildoers shall be cut off, but those who wait on the Lord, they shall inherit the earth. For yet a little while, and the wicked shall be no more. Indeed, you look carefully for his place, but it shall be no more. If you go down to verse 25 of Psalm 37, I have been young, and now I am old. I wonder, 10 years from now, when I'm turning 80, will I look back, boy, I remember the days of my youth when I was only 70. What about you? Hey, are you watching the birdies on TV? Do you remember the days of your youth? I mean, you're older than me in cat years, right? Anyways, I have been young and now I am old, yet I have not seen the righteous forsaking, nor his descendants begging bread. Well, we'll sing back to James here to pick up where we left off. I think we left off at verse 18. So verse 19 of James chapter 1. So then, brethren, let every man be swift to hear, slow to speak, and slow to wrath. For the wrath of man does not produce the righteousness of God. Therefore, lay aside all filthiness and overflow of wickedness, and receive with meekness the implanted word, which is able to save your souls. But be doers of the word, and not hearers only, deceiving yourself. For if anyone is a hearer of the word and not a doer, he is like a man observing his natural face in the mirror. For he observes himself, goes away, and immediately forgets what kind of man he was. But he who looks into the perfect law of liberty and continues in it, and is not forgetful hearer, but a doer of the work, this one is blessed in what he does. If anyone among you thinks he's religious and does not bridle his tongue, but deceives his own heart, this one's religion is useless. Pure and undefiled religion before God and the Father is this, to visit the orphans and widows in their trouble and keep oneself unspotted from the world. And that's James chapter 1. We'll call it James 02 on the thing, but that's not the chapter, that's the segment when you see that. And by the way, good morning, Keith. Couldn't find the gray shirt, got the green shirt. I wrote this, that is mixed up. Yeah, we got to do some new stuff. This is all kind of messed up here. Huh. Yeah. We need a new one. That's for sure. Are we organized or disorganized? We are disorganized. Anyways, we got to get some new material. So what do you think? Oh, that we would have a good day, eh, buddy? All stressed out because he has to move to a brand new place. Just when he gets to know where he's living, and then we have to move. Isn't that something? Sad. I see the look in your eyes. We got to move. Well, I hope everyone has a good day. We really need a good day. So God bless. Today's a sleepy day. Didn't get my brain started yet, but we did pretty good for one that haven't put into gear yet. Have a blessed day. Try smiling.